and welcome to another Disney reading. Today we have Disney's Lady and the Tramp, A Rainy Night In, which is showing us July 8th. Yip! Scamp barked at the squirrel, nibbling on an acorn in the grass. His brother and sisters were taking a nap under the big oak tree, and there was nobody else around to have fun with. Yip! Scamp barked again, and the squirrel darted across the lawn. Scamp gave chase. The squirrel zipped up a lamppost and leaped onto a nearby tree branch. With a whimper, Scamp sat down and thumped his tail on the sidewalk. That was the problem with squirrels. They always got away too easily. Disappointed, Scamp trotted along the pavement, stomping when he got to an open space. The grass here was tall, and butterflies flitted from wildflower to wildflower. Yip, yip! Scamp raced through the tall grass. He chased the butterflies to the end of the open space, and back again. It was getting dark. Scamp decided it was time to head home. He hadn't caught a single butterfly, but he had fun trying. He couldn't wait to get home and tell his brother and sisters about the new game he'd invented. They'd be so impressed. Scamp trotted up to the front porch and tried to get through the doggy door. Chunk! His nose hit the wood, but it didn't move. The door was locked. Yip, yip! I'm home, he barked. Let me in. Scamp sat there for several minutes, barking. Nobody came to the door. Suddenly, boom! Thunder echoed overhead. Lightning flashed and rain began to fall. Scamp bolted over to the big oak tree, sat down and covered his eyes with his paws. Thunderstorms were scary. I'm not going to cry, he told himself as his eyes started to mist over. He shivered in the dark. He'd probably catch a cold by morning. Scamp let out a little whimper and moved even closer to the tree trunk. He buried his wet nose in his wet paws and closed his eyes. Scamp was just falling asleep when a sound made him start. Somebody was coming up the drive. By the time Jim Deer and Darling were out of the taxi, Scamp was dashing across the lawn as fast as he could go. He bolted through the door just as it opened. "Scamp, you're soaking wet," Darling declared, as the puppy found his brother and sisters napping in front of a fire. Ooh, sounds nice. And as he lay down among them, Jim Deer came over with a warm towel to dry him off. "Home sweet home," Scamp thought happily ever after. Well, as he drifted off to sleep anyway. So guys, if you enjoyed that story, click like. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And just a bit of advice. He mentions that he kind of moves himself up to a tree trunk. If you're ever in a thunderstorm, don't ever go near trees, because lightning will strike a tree as it's a point higher than the ground, and obviously you'll get electrocuted. So basically get as low to the ground as you can, but don't go to the base of trees. So I know it said it in the story, but don't do that, guys. So the next one will be Cars Tunes Heavy Metal, which will show us July 9th. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.